Franz, Dr. Steve, will Thune be able to drive the SAVE Act across the finish line, or will he just continue to rearrange decks on the Titanic? I am very concerned it's the latter. Unfortunately, now Trump has come to Capitol Hill to put pressure on. There's 4 senators, when all said and done, who are not playing ball. Right? It's McConnell. We don't even know if he's alive, right? And he's our own. I'm just going to call him Mojtaba McConnell. So you got McConnell. You got what's her name, Murkowski, who is an affront to anything and everything Republican. Then you got Tillis and you got Collins. Tillis is on his way out, and he's just a bitter bitch. Collins can switch. So we got 53. Right, Senate seats. So that puts us at 49. Collins could switch. Just that's, to me, that is what Thune has to put all his time and effort in. She's getting a lot of money for her Senate reelection. And so she's the one who can make this happen. So keep an eye on her. But Thune himself is got to be the most, I mean, you might as well just have a funeral director as the Senate majority leader. This guy is the most demoralizing loser I think I have ever witnessed in politics. I would say he's second to Chuck Schumer. Even Democrats think Chuck Schumer is a disaster. Chuck Schumer is the ultimate, mortician. But this guy, Thune, he just gets up and he's like, what do you want me to do? I don't have the votes. What do you want me to do? It's just such the opposite of the party of fight, and win. That's the Republican Party under Trump. He's under this establishmentarian, parliamentarian, proceduralist party that was characteristic of the Bush years that the rank and file have rejected. So we'll see. But right now it's 4 votes. I think 3 are permanent because I think one is in what is it? In ice right now. What's that? A Cairo? What do you call it when you're cryogenics or whatever? When you're frozen and then you're supposed to like Walt Disney apparently, and then reanimated when we have the cure to whatever your disease is. It's going to be Collins, and we'll have to see. I have no idea at this point. Richard, Dr. Steve, Bill Maher, Van Jones, James Carville warn Democrats the communist wing of the left will destroy their party. Yeah, big time, Richard. Yeah, no, and they're right. They're right. And there's a little pragmatism there. Don't think it's 100. I mean, they're going to dress it. They're going to dress it as real, legitimate, moral opposition. But in the end, they know they're politically astute. They know this is going to be a disaster for the Democrats. If you can barely win the most Democrat-dense regions in the country with a DSA, what does that say about Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin? Especially since they've all gotten redder since 2024. What does that say? So they're shocked. Again, the media will always present them smiling and exciting and, young people are so active and good. It's all lies. It's all propaganda. It's pure propaganda. It's nothing more. It's Elon. Check out Elon's wonderful interview. It's what was her name on Channel 4 with Jordan Peterson, Kathy Newman. It's the new Kathy Newman interview. It's brilliant. I mean, this is just an absolute globalist lib from The Economist, British. It's just British trash. And Elon he just wiped the floor with her. It was brilliant all the way for the full hour. You have to check it out. What can be done about the use by AI Linda? What can be done about the use of AI builders to train using the left-wing Wikipedia as a trusted source? See, Jillian Michaels, with Ashley Rinsberg back in July of 19. Yeah, it's AI competition. You're bringing up a great point, and this is exactly what I write about in my Civcosm book. I have a whole chapter on it, on the civilizational significance of AI. So AI is not as we're finding technology as a whole, is not neutral. It is going to project and extend civilizational identity. And what we're seeing today is the left is being taken over by what's called third worldism, which is basically wokeness plus civilizationalism. So it's wokeness, but not in the abstract anymore. It's wokeness now connected to the third world resistance to the great evil of the planet, and that's Western civilization. That's Mamdani, and that's AOC, and that's Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar, and so on. They're all third worldists. And that's the DSA as a whole. The DSA has been taken over by third worldists. And when third worldists get a hold of AI, they're going to push third worldism through the its technological extension in AI. The good news is you have competing AI. And by the way, it's the same with Chinese AI, right? CCP AI. AI will be an extension of CCP power. AI will be an extension of Russia's the third Rome power. Their particularly Byzantine conception of the world. It'll be an extension of India's Hindutva. It's basically a Hindu version of Sharia law. It'll be an extension of Islamic power. AI is civilizationalist. And so you're going to have companies here in the United States that push an AI that's third worldist. Ignore it. Pay no attention to it. And use Grok and other AIs that are thoroughly in line with robust American civilizationalism. I love Perplexity. I don't know if you have used Perplexity. I've never had an issue with Perplexity. Perplexity can get into all kinds of controversial issues. Whereas I have with, I think it was GPT or Clasp, I have done research through them, and they actually shut my research down, as it were. They said, no, I can't explore that. Or they'll just throw left-wing nonsense at me. And I'll say, you understand, you're throwing left-wing. Oh no, but this is the objective reporting of mainstream news. And I'm like, whereas I notice if I say that to Perplexity is like, you're right. I mean, there's plenty of criticism of mainstream news, no question about it. I'll be what disposition of news do you want me to draw from? So it's very, very accommodating. So there you go. It's very civilizational. So get my book, Civ calls them. Go to Amazon and grab it. So #1 in 2 categories, which is really cool. MAGA 20 forever, Dr. Steve. I know some Turley talkers are concerned or upset that Trump and his administration not solely focus on 2026 midterms, even though he's done tremendous things. I'd say to people that Trump is highly focused on the midterms, but also simultaneously laying groundwork for a 2028 victory and MAGA domination for the next decade. Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely. Is that an accurate, fair summary? Yeah. So my problem with a lot of the MAGA faithful is they're being held hostage by the midterms. And you can't do that. You just can't. But from the very fact that the overwhelming chances are we're going to lose. Not in the Senate. We got the Senate pretty much wrapped up. But we're going to lose the House. Not by much, but by a few seats. Why? Because the party out of power has always picked up seats in every midterm, for the exception of 3 over the last centuries. 1934, 1998, 2002. Those are your 3 exceptions where the party in power picked up seats. Trump was even able to do it. He was one of 5 times that the party in power picked up seats in the Senate. We picked up 2 seats in the Senate in 2018. So my thing is, don't be held hostage by an election you'll probably lose. That said, if there were ever a time for a 4th exception, it is this year. Now, people could say, that's what I'm worried about. That's what I think we really can do it. I think we really can pull it off. Okay, I got you. But Trump thinks we can walk and chew gum at the same time. Trump thinks we can do both. He thinks we can crush it in the Middle East and realign the global map around the centrality of the United States as the energy exporter par excellence. and he believes we can win the midterms. I trust him. He's the guy I voted for. I trust him. And then what I'm looking for is an implosion in voter registrations, which we've been winning. If I see a reverse in that, I'm like, that doesn't look good. I'm looking at an implosion in the generic ballot, not in a poll here or there, not in outliers, but in a general trend. That doesn't look good. But again, that's even hard to apply. Does that apply to, this district in Pennsylvania? Does it apply to this district in Texas? Probably not. Does it? So that's what I mean. It's a little harder there. So I'm looking at those two factors. I'm looking at presidential approval again. Broadly speaking, with pollsters that I trust, and I'm looking at also the projections for House seats based on the redistricting and the trends going on in individual districts from Cook, from Crystal Ball, and from Inside Elections. Those are your three projecting models, and all three still have the Republicans ahead. So right now, as we speak, it looks like we can do both. We can do both.